Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the Harmonious Frequencies, the Mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Astroneer. We're here on the moon, getting a little bit of power from our solar generator here. I'm wondering if the power in my backpack is going to be bugged or not. I have this tiny little node here. There's a little bit of power on the truck. I think I mentioned last time about making some storage. I don't have the compound to do that, so I think what I'm going to do is just take these storages with me as we go explore, and what we will try to do is grab some storage to bring back with us, or grab some compound rather to bring back with us. So I'm going to plop this power onto the storage pad. Yep, all of it, because I think we'll probably need all of it in our travels. I imagine we're going to have to venture down into the cave system, specifically this cave system right here. We may go around the surface and check out what we can find, because clearly this planet is going to be quite a bit smaller than the original planet that we started on. Yep, there's our spaceship down there. I could grab a couple of these storage pads off of it so that we can bring back more resources. I don't think we'll need to bring back any research resources. Oh wow. It's really not easy to turn this truck over in this low sort of gravity. There we go. Yeah, because I don't think we're going to need research. Well, they still haven't fixed that, huh? So anytime I exit the truck, it's going to go flying off into the void. It's a little bit sad, but it's just the way the game is right now. So we'll have to accept it. Yep. And I'll grab this other storage unit here. There we go. Okay. So we are headed west. We'll go around the surface for a little while and try to find anything interesting. Wow. The gravity is making things kind of weird here. Driving this truck is certainly a challenge, and flipping it over is equally so. Okay, let's try to drive a little bit slow. I'll get good and zoomed out here. Here is a crashed ship part over here. We'll scooch over and have a peek. Woohoo! There it goes, off to the wild blue yonder. Thankfully it does eventually descend back to the planet's surface and doesn't just whoosh off into orbit. There's a little bit of compound, some lithium, coppers, all decent things. I can see malachite in the distance, so we're not hard up for copper by any means on this moon planet. Yeah, I'm still a little bit worried about that power being bugged out, but we'll see how it goes. And I do have aluminum on my pack here. I am aware of that. Oh wow, it's an enormous crater right over here, also with malachite in it. Is that a cave system that direction? I think it might be. I think that's one there, and we're kind of falling down into the hole. I'd like not to get sidetracked, so we'll head over this way. That looks like it could be a cave down in there. keep heading west. I don't know if I want to take the leap off of this little hill here, so let's kind of go around. Gotta travel a little bit slowly because we've seen how the truck wants to operate in this sort of gravity field. Even more malachite, wow. If we ever want to trade off some copper for other things, we could certainly easily do that. I haven't noticed any surface compound or resin. I believe, if I remember correctly, we did find some just inside the cave right next to the base. And so if all else fails, once we make it around the moon, we can go into that area and check it out. Yep, full of spiky plants. All of the caves that I've generally peeked into have been absolutely packed with those spiky plants. Here's some kind of weird bubbly thing. It's a little disturbing. Pretty sure there is a specific type of phobia associated with formations of that nature. It's kind of flipping the truck around and then letting me get in it before it's actually landed. Really interesting the way that it's doing that. Let's take a look. Yeah, completely packed with those. I've been reading a little bit about the update logs and stuff, and it looks like they're trying to do something with the terrain analytics. They said you'd be able to analyze the color and types of terrains available, and that's going to open up option for bigger changes in the future. So I'm pretty interested to learn about that. I mean, there's clearly basic terraforming available so far. If they added more detail to that sort of mechanic, I think they'd be really valuable to the overall gameplay. Here we go. This is something worth taking note of. Lithium available. Okay. So if I grab that one... Oh good. I really thought for a minute I had spoken too soon and that my truck was going to be suspended in orbit for a short amount of time. But anyways, I'm going to take this one compound and create a beacon here. Still have the camera flip around sort of bug every once in a while. But yeah, we'll mark that lithium so that in the future we can come by and nab some. No. Excuse me. Wasn't my truck just here a moment ago? Is that it under the ground? No, that's oxygen. Where is my truck at? It was landing whenever I turned around to make the beacon. I could swear that it landed over there as well. Hang on a second. Let's see if we can grab up this compound here. Okay. Try to grab up this compound here as well. Man, that's really unfortunate if we've lost the truck already. Okay, no more power. I feel like I'm going to be forced to create filters here. As far as I know, that's going to refill my oxygen. See how it goes. Okay, it is for sure refilling. take that compound back and try to gather up a little more. Okay, we can't. Now this is highly disturbing. If I have to try to run all the way back to my base, it's going to be a real pain, on top of having to find the materials to build another truck. I'm sure that it landed right around here somewhere. And if it fell through the surface of the planet, then I can kind of understand that in a way, even though it's quite frustrating. Okay, there's no spiky plants in the immediate entrance of this, so let's go take a look-see underneath here. More malachite, more oxygen. The filters worked out pretty well. I'm definitely going to have to build some more if I can't find the truck. Let's go take a peek in this side. Woohoo! Let's try not to fall too quickly. Yeah, this power on my backpack is definitely bugged out as well. Oh, we didn't take this one out yet. Oh. Okay. Well, that was a complete and total fail. Okay, so there's sticker plants around. I was able to pick up pretty much everything that I had before. You gotta be kidding me. So, just to be safe, I'm going to try to reach this from a distance. I had no idea that there were a ton of the same sticky plants over on that side. So let's grab all this stuff up. Let's see if we can drop some dynamite in the middle of these monsters. Just because of how frustrated I am with them for the time being. I think I'll save the other aluminum. Oh, come on now. Can't be serious with this one. Because if we need to construct 2 more trucks in order to get our exploration going, we're going to need all the aluminum we can get. Which I still can't really believe. I kind of want to dig for it over here, because I know that it landed right in this area. I figure it would be in that cave if it existed still. Or up in the air somewhere, right here? No. Yeah, that's the cave right there. I kind of hoped that it had just plopped through the surface into the cave. But I don't believe that to be the case any longer. So much so that I've completely given up on it. If we can find some other surface materials, though, there's some more lithium over there in the distance, it looks like. And there's infinite copper around. So we're going to be collecting up malachite like madmen. Maybe with the compound I have on me, I'll just build a buggy. And then with the buggy we can collect malachite stuff. That may be madness, though. It's probably worth it just to go ahead and build another truck. because of the amount of storage that we can have on it. It is gut-wrenching though. I really wish, I'm really looking forward to the plans that they have for the game. Terrain analyzation tools sound pretty spectacular, but please, fix the vehicles also, because that sort of thing should never happen. Alright, so you probably didn't figure that we would go exploring a entire planet on foot. I didn't figure that either. Oh, we're gonna die again. Oh, spent a lot of time in the air with this low gravity and it's pretty easy to perish. As far as I know, I can infinitely produce these filters and they will replenish my oxygen fully. As far as I know. So as long as I have compound, I can basically have oxygen. Same thing with the energy cells. As long as I have compound, I can have energy, because they'll refill the energy node and the battery. Here's home already. So I died nearly halfway around the planet. Only had to craft one set of filters to get there. Though this planet is not big. If the truck does still exist and it's inside the world somewhere, we'll be able to find it pretty easily with minimal amount of searching. Okay, so this is set on rover truck. Let's go ahead and drop the aluminum that we have on there. I don't think wasting this compound to trade for like laterite or something is going to be a good move, but we definitely do need more storages. So we'll get these going first. Let's see if we can start collecting up some malachite. Even if it just drops behind us, it's fine. Okay, I was kind of hoping we could get one more piece out of it, but that doesn't seem to be the case. We can head over that direction and try to go after that. Of course, I have to watch out for these poison guys on the top here. We'll have to build some more filters. Let's construct this up a little bit. Okay, it's something. Take this away a little bit. Ooh, makes a weird sound when it does that. Okay, let's drop this power. Okay, so we've got 3 malachite. We can deal with that. We have 3 power that we could replace with malachite, so if we could sneak around over here without getting poisoned, I can grab this other stuff and we'll be on our way. Looks like a giant skeleton over there. It's very cool. Yeah, that's definitely lithium, like what we've seen already. Okay, that's 3. Oh man, what a mess. Okay, so let's drop this power off then. Grab those 3 malachites and we'll head back up to the surface. Let's go take a look at this skeleton here. Trying to make sure we don't get killed in the process. Yep, here's an unusual research. I think we've already seen that one before. If I remember right, that was our first new rock type research that we found after that update. Yeah, that is very cool though. Very cool. Alright, so there are some resources further down in this cave that we can come down and get. Of course, there's power laying around all over the place now. Thanks to having to clean up those spiky plants. Oh, has this grown? Does that just exist there now? I'm not going close to it, that's for sure. Here. Alright, so if we load up malachite onto here, got 4, 5, 6. Oh, did I just drop that on the ground? I did. 6. Let's see. Laterite, we can get 3. That's all we need. Let's go. I don't feel like it's a fair trade, but it's what we need, so let's go ahead and get it. Alright. 3 laterite. There we go. Drop these on... Oh, of course it did. Onto the smelter. Get those smelted up. Alright. Is it insane to build a truck after our truck already disappeared and hope that this truck does not disappear? I think it is. I think I'm probably nutty as a fruitcake at this point and am just doing random things, whether I feel like they're going to work out properly or not. Is that coal? Yeah, coal resource just hanging out there. This is 2 things in one, lithium and malachite, so we'll be able to get some lithium too off of the fringes. Out of power down here? Are you serious? Let's just nab a little bit off the side over here. Oh, filters we gotta build. Power we'll grab. Yeah, that coal would be good if we had a generator at our base, but it may also be good for trading because it's a fairly rare resource, I believe. Or it counts itself as rare. Depending on what planet you're on, I imagine that changes. Oh no, this is titanium, this isn't lithium. I was looking at the words up there and still said it wrong. I feel like we're about to drop something on the ground though. Yields 4. Perfect. We need 4 for one more truck so that we can get the trailer going. Let's see what it's saying about other things. We got the 3 seed is copper, 1 seed is compound, storage is compound, the crane is copper. 4 by the looks of it. Okay, so we are going to need storage and the crane. Looks like we've got 4 malachite on our back pack, so let's go ahead and get that smelted up. Excellent. Alright. And we've got our laterite over here. I think I'll drop this copper on the storage for right now. There we go. Now I'm wondering if we have a trailer truck, if that's going to totally throw off the physics so much that it messes us up to the point that it doesn't make any sense to do any sort of exploration or resource collection, or is the physics of the trailer truck going to hold us to the ground a little bit better? These are questions I must have answers to. So, there we go. Let's pull this truck off the platform. Pop out. Hey, it didn't go flying off into oblivion. I'm impressed. Okay, trailer truck is being created. And we need the 4 copper for the crane. Gotta wait for it to charge back up. Here we go. Oh, just below. I don't think I can put my battery on here. Oh, I can. Excellent. Okay, so we got storage, we got the crane, which needs copper. There we go. And then I believe that the drill head also requires copper. Let's go take a peek. Titanium for the winch, wind turbine, copper for the drill head. So we got to make another solo run down there without truck and see how that goes. Let's reattach that one real quick. So instead of the crane here, we're going to want storage for sure. And we'll see how this goes. So one more copper dive without vehicles. I think I'm going to try to fill that in just a little bit. Yeah, to keep from driving down into the hole. Other than that, I think this area is fairly well shaped for driving in. It might even be easier to drive the truck around down in this hole than it is to drive it above ground. We'll just have to see how it goes. Did I find more stuff to dig up here or down there? I know that there's more stuff to dig down there, but I don't think that I explored this thoroughly. Okay, there's a bunch of malachite, some poison plants. Killed another one of those stringy screaming plants. They're super strange. Okay, we got that guy, but where are his friends? Okay. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's a toxic cloud of gas coming at me. Oh, it's broken. Okay. Whoa, where am I? What am I looking at? Okay. I feel like that's a bit better. Yeah, definitely. Oh man, there's still one attached over there. So I've got to try to avoid this green cloud until it dissipates. Okay. And we have enough to do the compound. We'll get that storage going. Alright, now we've got the drill head as well. So now we can basically do anything as far as acquiring resources. We can get them all. There we are. Yeah, and I've got a couple of copper to spare. So I'll go ahead and just throw that on the side here. No, I'll leave it here at the base for sure. Over here on the printer even. Okay, and I'll change that so I don't accidentally build another drill head. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. Unfortunately, we're back to where we started, basically, except plus a crane and drill. Whew, what a mess. If you enjoyed this episode, if you want to catch some more Astroneer next time for moon exploration, digging, maybe we'll find some more cool research items or unique random generated structures, kind of like that skeleton. So yeah, feel free to subscribe, consider supporting if you would, and be sure to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you very much for any time that you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.